Oh my God, you guys. This is the first episode of my new YouTube channel where I will talk about everything and be raw and real. And the thing is, I just filmed the whole episode talking about everything, getting it all off my chest, and it was amazing. And I was like, oh my God, I don't even have to cut. This is so awesome. And my mic wasn't on. And I'm just sitting there like a fish. Anyway, so I guess I have to do it all over again now. Ah. Okay, so here we go. What did I say earlier that was so amazing? This is my new YouTube channel. I already have three. I sound like a drunk person. I already have three YouTube channels. And this is YouTube channel number 4. And this is the one where I'm just being myself. So, what's happening here? Who am I? Why am I doing this? Well, a friend of mine, a German friend of mine, he said, why bother with YouTube? You are not a model in your 20s, so don't even try. So I'm doing this out of spite. This is gonna be the channel where I don't really care how many people subscribe, how many people watch this, if people hate me, what they comment on it. I care about my travel channel. I'm trying to be super professional there, and yeah, for some reason I'm a little bit obsessed, probably too obsessed with it, and checking every day how many subscribers and all that unhealthy behavior. And I'm not going to do this with this channel, because this is the channel where I'm just gonna be raw and real. And the good thing is that I do have a little bit of experience now, and I know how to edit, sort of, and I know how to talk to a camera without being too awkward. Still being a little bit awkward, I guess, but I just don't care. I'm just gonna be myself. I'm just gonna be stupid. Because why not? So I am in my 40s, so I'm not 20. And I'm gonna do this anyway. And the thing is, the one thing that I might not have like a dog, and I might not have I might not look like a model, but I do have life experience that I have. And a lot of that because I've done a lot of crazy things in my life. I don't even know where to start. Just one thing, maybe that's obvious, I have a horrible accent like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that is because I'm from Austria, born in Vienna, and always hated it, never wanted to live there, and always was obsessed with Australia, and that's where I am now. I lived in Sydney for 9 years and had 2 very, very, very challenging relationships there, which sort of, I don't know, I wouldn't say ruined my time there. I wouldn't say that. And I learned a lot, and I loved both of those guys very much. But it's been exhausting, and I just couldn't really focus on myself. And I've been the opposite of happy, healthy, single. And now I've been single for, with my last relationship, we broke up in stages. And I moved out, I think 3 years ago now, 2019. Yeah, just before the pandemic, thankfully, because we would have killed each other during the pandemic. So yeah, I moved out just in time. And then it was still like we would be friends on and off. And I was still emotionally very, very, very attached to him. So that's why I wouldn't say I was really single. I was seeing other guys, and yeah, I'll tell you more about that later on when we do a real relationship episode. But what I'm trying to say is I've really only been single for 1.5 years now, and the first 6 months have been super, super, super hard, and I just started rebuilding myself from there. And the first thing that I did was moving away from Sydney, because I just needed a change. And it was a really good idea to do that. I moved to Melbourne and had an amazing year in many, many ways. Like, I learned so much about myself, and I've been really, 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 really working on myself for the first time in my life, I would say. And I was actually on a wait list to see a psychologist because, yeah, in the beginning when I moved here, I wasn't in such a great shape mentally. And it was a long wait list, and it took forever for me to finally get a call back. And I only got a call back 2 months ago. And by then I was like, you know what? Give it to someone who needs it more. I don't want to take up the space because I'm actually okay now. And I can really say that honestly, I am okay now. And oh my God, it has been hard to get to that stage. But I learned a lot, and I'm happy to share my wisdom if you guys are interested. You don't have to watch this, but you're still watching it, so you might be interested. So I have a lot of, like, I watched a lot of YouTube videos. YouTube actually really helped me on that journey. And I think better than any psychologist could help me, really. And I watch a lot of Dr. Joe Dispenza. I love him. Jake Ducey, also awesome. He has so much positive energy, and he's just like, yeah, he's just really, really cool guy. Really like listening to him. Very inspirational. Mel Robbins, she's awesome. And who else? Bob Proctor, of course. So yeah, those are just some of my gurus that I've been watching, and I've been watching, yeah, lots of other things as well. And yeah, tried to improve myself every day a little bit and get stronger and more independent, because I mean, I've always been independent, moving around the world, living in different places. And yeah, so I've always been like, yeah, independent and doing my own thing and not caring at all what other people think. So that, yes, I've always been independent in that way, but I usually was in love with some guy during my entire life. There was always a guy, and yeah, I ended up being in relationships because of that. Not because I don't want to be alone, because I love being alone, and not because I need to be with someone, but simply because when you really love someone, and yeah, when I love someone, then I do it really 100%, and nothing else matters. And then of course you want to be with that person. So I spend a lot of time in relationships, and I have no regrets. It's been tough, but I guess it made me who I am right now. And I do know now that I'm not somebody who's supposed to be in a relationship. And I'm not saying that because I'm so hurt and so frustrated, and I'm like, oh, I never want a guy again in my life. And then, of course, run to the next relationship. I mean, we'll see. I mean, you guys will be along for the journey. Maybe it will happen. So I never say never. But there's only a few people who really know me. One of them is my best friend from Austria, who used to be an ex-boyfriend, actually. He said that he really believes me that I don't want to be with someone, that I'm not just saying that. So, yeah, anyway, I don't need to convince anyone. But I do not want to be with anyone because I'm a lot of work. I don't want to bother anyone. And no, I mean, yes, that's true too, but I'm really happy by myself. I'm much more stable. There's no throwing myself on the floor, crying myself into, I don't know, like throwing tantrums. And it's, I'm bad in relationships. And maybe I would be better now because I've really learned so much about myself. But I just feel, why is this a thing that when you're single, you need to be looking for someone? Like, why can't you be single and be single? Like, it's not like something is missing, right? Like, I don't feel like anything is missing. Like, I'm enough for myself. I talk to myself sometimes. That's why I thought I might as well just start a YouTube channel where I just be honest and just be myself and not be scared of the camera anymore, and just, maybe someone is gonna watch it, maybe nobody's gonna watch it, and I won't be checking, I won't be obsessing over it. I don't care. So, yeah, I watch a lot of those YouTube channels with girls in their 20s talking about their life and just going about everyday things. I love watching that, especially when they are in New York. I love New York. I've been to New York a few times, which you can see on my travel channel if you're really interested. But yeah, now, I don't know if I said that already, or if it was in the take that where the mic wasn't on. Now, I've been living in Melbourne for a year and I'm gonna move back to Sydney in 2 days. And I just thought I'd get started on all this because now it's just really crazy. And here are the boxes. And I'm gonna start packing tomorrow. And yeah, I found an apartment just yesterday in Sydney. I've been looking for 6 weeks. It's been insane. I won't bore you with the details. But yeah, I found an apartment. I'm very, very relieved that I did. And I will take you guys along the way. So you'll see how it will be moving in and everything. Yeah, it's been stressful, but I get bored if I just stay still and if things get like normal and if there's a routine. For some reason yeah, I might be a little bit I'm getting messages because I'm selling stuff. I'll show you guys what the situation is in my apartment. So I have an apartment tour video on my travel channel, and everything is perfect in that video, of course. And now nothing is perfect. There's boxes everywhere, and like the bed isn't made. So this is the channel where I'm real. This is just who I really am and what's really happening. And there's that's the stuff that I'm selling. Just a few plates, and I mean I don't really have that much stuff here anyway because I only moved a year ago, and at some stage I will tell you all about why I moved. But yeah, so this is what's happening. This is who I am. I didn't even put on any makeup. I mean a little bit when I went out for lunch earlier, but I didn't even try to make myself pretty for this video. This is just how pretty I am naturally. No, I just really don't care anymore. I mean, I think considering that I am 47, and I'm just gonna say that here now, I used to lie about my age, make myself younger and everything. But you know what, considering that I'm 47, I only just turned 47, so that is important. Considering that I'm sort of biblical age, I think I'm still okay-ish to watch, I hope. I mean, you guys are still watching it, so it can't be that horrible. And I thought this is the window of opportunity now that I'm not gross yet, but already have a lot of life experience to share. So, yeah. This is why I'm doing this. I actually don't really know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. So this is my channel where I'm gonna tell you everything. I'm gonna show you everything. It's all gonna happen. So yeah, if you want to see more, then please do subscribe. At some stage I will start dating again, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna record that on my channel as well, because I've got no shame and I don't care what people think. So thank you for watching this. I don't know what else I can possibly say right now, but yeah, there will be more to come. And this is me. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Love you guys.